At the outbreak of World War I, the British people were dependent on imports for more than 60% of their food supplies. But on the 4th of August 1914, Britain joined the European fight, declaring war on Germany, and food supplies from mainland Europe were cut off. Government continued to sign new supply contracts for food, including Australia for beef, New Zealand for lamb, South America for beef, and the East and West Indies for sugar. Britain became dependent on North America and Canada for the majority of its imported food. However, a poor harvest in 1916 from severe storms in the Atlantic left Britain with just 6 weeks' worth of wheat. With 1 in 4 trade ships being sunk by German U-boats, Britain needed to look closer to home for its food. The production challenge was enormous as fields were turned over as part of the ploughing up campaign. 2.5 million acres of pasture land was turned over to grow much needed cereals. To support the war effort, agricultural fairs were targeted to recruit soldiers, and the agricultural industry lost at least 170,000 men along with their vital skills. The workforce needed to be replaced, and women stepped in at a time of crisis. The aim of the Women's Land Army included recruiting women for agriculture and breaking down anti-feminine bias. The War Office recognised that farms were still too short of labour. By 1917, they began to send soldiers back from the front line. The requisitioning of horses also meant an increased need for new machinery. World War I saw the start of the mechanisation of farming. Some soldiers were so severely injured they could not go back to their jobs they had before. However, farming as a career was highly appealing due to renewed interest and protection from government legislation. Despite the odds being stacked against them, British farmers delivered for their country. It was the few that fed the many.